Okay, now for the second story. This one is about when I was working at a salon called Great Clips. And this is about this. In my opinion, this is my worst day as a hairstylist, or my worst experience, because I've only ever had this happen once. I've honestly never messed up a client's hair. I've had a few people who say they want something, you give them literally 1,000% the same picture as they bring to you, and they end up leaving dissatisfied. That's very rare, but it does happen. And you've got to realize that's not you, that's them. That's them in here and in here. So, anyway, it was a really super busy day. I was working at Great Clips. I had a guy come and sit down in my chair, and he had been waiting for a while. We were super swamped. I'm talking, it was like people were standing because all 10 of the chairs were taken up in the waiting room, and every girl had a client in her chair. Um, and we even called in a girl for backup. And so it was super busy. Place is packed. It was a Friday. And it was like 6 o'clock or something. I'm going way too long, sorry. Okay, so this guy comes in, sits down, big old guy, 6'5", big Russian guy, and super intimidating. And he was not the friendliest guy. I'm not trying to talk bad about him, but you could tell he didn't want to get a haircut. His wife probably made him get a haircut. He just wanted to get home. It was a hot summer day, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm like, okay, hi, how's it going? What can I do for you? He's like, 2 and 4. And I was like, okay, so 2 on the sides, 4 on top. You always want to repeat it once or even twice, even 3 times. Just make sure that you and your client know what you're doing, client consultation. Um, so I get my clippers out, I get a number 2 and a number 4, and, the phone rings, and I'm about to start, cutting his hair, and I know you probably already know where this is going. Phone rings, my boss is like, can you make that up? And I'm like, oh, no, okay, because I was the closest one, I was the closest station, so I went to answer the phone, I'm trying to schedule it in, somebody walks in the door, I write their name down, guy's still sitting in the chair, getting pissed that I'm taking so long, so I schedule the person, hang up, I write the person, hang up, give the kid a lollipop, go away, go back to my chair, get my clippers in my hand, turn them on, and just bzzz. Mind you, you never want to start a haircut at the top. I don't even ever start haircuts at the top. I don't know what I was doing. I used a number 2 on the top. And I know what you're thinking. That's not that big of a difference. But it is. It's going from half an inch to a quarter of an inch, or oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. What's a 2 and a 4? Whatever. It's been a while. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I'm not even going to be able to edit any of this out and make me look better. So, whatever. I used a 2 and a 4, put the 2 on, and I just put a giant mohawk of level 2 in his hair. And he was so pissed, and my heart just stopped. My stomach just fell. My blood went cold. I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. It was the worst moment of my life because I knew, and I know, I'm crazy, whatever. I was fresh out of beauty school. Oh no, he was mad. I knew that I messed up his hair. I knew it. He knew it. Our eyes met in the mirror. I looked in the mirror. I was like, and just oh my god. And he was so pissed. He yelled at me so bad. What the hell is this? What do you think you're doing? You fuck up my hair. And there's kids and there's moms and everybody. And I was already kind of, I was kind of new and stuff. And I hadn't really solidified my spot there yet. And it was just the worst time to mess up somebody's hair. And he was so mean about it. And I was literally like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I started crying. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. And obviously I didn't mean to. But I made such a rookie, stupid mistake. And I've never made that mistake since. But doing that, he was so mad, and so my manager came over and he was screaming at her saying, "You hire an idiot who doesn't know how to cut hair, and what an idiot, why would you hire her, and why are you even working, go back to school, I'm never coming back here, I'm never coming back here." Like he was yelling. His face was so red like a tomato because he was just so mad. And I was like, "I'm so sorry, and let me finish and give you like a two, I can give you a two fade, I can give you, I'm so sorry." And he didn't care, and I actually don't remember if I finished it. I think I did finish his cut because we were just too busy. Yeah, I couldn't have anyone else finish it for me, so I had to do the rest of the cut. And that was just such a horrible, horrible, horrible feeling and moment and horrible experience. Having, because when you're new, you're pretty slow. Now I can bang one out in like 9 minutes, like a beautiful, like high type, beautiful, perfect fade, and be like, "Get out of here." But, at the time, it would take me like 27 minutes. And so I just had to sit there and cut his hair and couldn't talk. I can't say, like, "How's your day going?" Because that just wasn't happening. And he just glared at me so bad the whole time. And he didn't pay for his haircut because obviously I would never charge him. So I talked to my manager, so I got in trouble for that because I lost the store money. And he obviously didn't tip. I did not expect that. He got 3 free haircuts. We gave him free, like, coupon card things for free haircuts. But yeah, he just basically ripped me to shreds. I can't even, like, use some of the words he used. He was really mad. He really cussed me out. A couple customers actually did leave. You would think that they would stay to get a good show, but I'm sure you wouldn't want to stay at a salon or barbershop that just messed up a client's hair. So, yeah, um, that was a real eye-opener to what the beauty industry is actually like, to what working in a salon is really like. I thought I was going to be doing, like, Kim Kardashian's makeup or something when I graduated. No, no, you were bottom of the barrel, cutting boys' hair that hate you and making no money. Um, that was a job. That was a definite experience. One that I'm thankful I've never had to deal with again, and I hope I never ever ever have to go through that again, and I hope that no one else ever does that. I will say it's a very good learning experience because I check my clippers like 5 times before I touch anybody's head, and I always start at the base now or the middle. Like I'm like, it scarred me seriously. I've never had anybody so mad at me. I'm sure I have, but I've never had anyone so vocal about it, really. Like, it was like movie TV worthy. It was so good. Yeah, I mean, come on. What's that saying? Like, what's the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? 2 weeks or something? Is that how it goes? I don't know. But, I mean, and I gave him a really nice cut. Like, we did a 2-1-0, nice little skin fade. I mean, it was a lot shorter than he wanted, but I gave him a very nice cut, nice fade, and he got a bunch of free stuff. So, if you're ever watching this guy, you were really mean, and you really, like, hurt me that day. But I know that I also hurt you for about 2 weeks, and I am sorry about that. But yeah, and go easy on your stylists. Like, sometimes they, like, work really hard. Like, I used to work like 9, 10, 11, 12-hour shifts on your feet all day long, and sometimes I'd only get like $12 in tips all day long because not everybody likes to tip. Just saying, tip your stylist. Okay, bye.